Hi friend, this is Mandeep and you are watching High Technology TV. In this video, we are going to upgrade Oracle 11G to 12C and we are using the Oracle with SAP. So upgrading a Oracle database is different, but when we are using it with SAP, we have a different approach. So here I am going to show you how to upgrade the database and that is being used with SAP. So first of all, let's check the version. So here you are able to see that this is our version 11.2.0.3. So we are going to upgrade it to 12CR2. So let's begin with that. So let's exit and so first of all what we have to do is we have to configure the SSFS. So for that we have to use some commands and that is, let me show you. First of all, let's log in with the SID ADM. You guys know that what is SID ADM and or SID. So here I am logging with SID ADM. So first of all, let's check the environment here. Okay, this is the directory, data directory that is configured, SSFS data path, and this is the key path. If these are not specified here, then you have to configure the environment variable. Also here you are going to see rsecssfx connect is 0. It means that we are not using the SSFS connection method. So we are going to change it. So let's clear it and okay, 1 second here. Just copy it and clear it. First of all, let's go here. Okay, so the path does exist and here let's down all the files. So here right now there is no data file and key file here. So we are going to create a data file and key file. So for that we have to use some command. So first of all, if you guys are not able to find this particular directory, it's in USR SAP SID sys global, and if no security directory is not there, then you have to create a directory with name security, and under that you have to create the directory rsecssfx, and then you have to create the data directory, and permission for them is 700 for SID ADM. So you have to use that. Here it is already being created, so I'm not going to show you guys that part. Here I am going to directly configure the SSFS part. So directory is already created, so let's use the command also. I'm going to put the commands in the description box, so it may help you guys to copy and to use these commands. Okay, this is the command that we have to use, and then we have to use put and in capital DB underscore connect default DB user SAP SR3. So we are using the SAP SR3 user on plain. So this command we have to use, so hit enter, done. And next command is, in place of user we have to specify password, and here we have to specify the password of SAP SR3. If you guys do not have the password, then first of all you have to reset the password of SAP SR3 with the help of BR tool, or you can directly change it from Oracle database also, but I will recommend BR tool. Here we have to specify the password, and here we have to remove the plain and hit enter. Done. Now use the command rsecssfx list, and here no error is here, and date is of today. So let's see pwd. Okay, paste here ls, and now you guys are able to see that here data file with name that exists, and key for that is in our key directory. This is the data directory. Let me show you. Okay, so next part is what we have to do is we have to extract our database software. So for that we have to log in with root, and here we have to create a directory in our Oracle folder. So for that use the command mkdir -p Oracle stage 122, and then we have to change the permission of this particular directory 755 Oracle stage 122. Done. Now what we have to do is we have to copy paste our installer. So we already have that in Oracle directory, so let me go there. Okay, it's already there in 12c cd 12c. Okay, so now what we have to do is we have to transfer it to this directory. For that use command mv Oracle stage 122. Done. Now we need a SAP car file. For that let's transfer that. Done. So now let's change the permission of them. So permission of this is changed. So now what we have to do is we have to extract it. For that use the command. Let me clear it. So SAP car -xvf on our SAR file and hit enter, and now it start extracting our database. Okay, extraction is done. So now what we have to do is, let's clear it again. Now we have to change the permission of our database directory. For that, use command chmod, and here we are going to use the -r option for the recursive. Done. So in the database directory we have our installer, but we are going to use that with our ORSID user. So first of all, what we have to do is we have to take a backup of our Aura inventory. So for that, go to cd Oracle ll, and this is our Aura inventory. So we have to take a backup of our Aura inventory. For that, use command cp-r Aura inventory dot backup. Done. And our Aura inventory backup is done. Now go to cd Oracle stage and 122 database SAP ll, and here we have our installer. So we have to use this run installer to install our Oracle database. For that, first of all, let's use the xhost plus to disable the access control and start our run installer. So use the commands run installer //run installer, and if you want to check it, you can check it by passing a parameter check, but here I'm going to directly use the run installer and hit enter. So our GUI is started. So now let's wait. It is going to take a time because my resources of my system is not that much great. So here it is asking for the email. Just click on the next. Click on yes here. It is asking that you have not provided an email address. Here we have to choose the option install database software only. Click next. Single instance database installation is there. So next. And we are going with enterprise edition. So click next. And this is the Oracle base, and this should be our software location. So click next. Here it is saying that Oracle base location cannot be same as the user home directory. So we simply can ignore this and click yes. So you can simply click on next here. And here it is checking for prerequisite check. So here it is saying that soft limit maximum stack file is failed. So what we have to do is we have to click here on fix and check again. Copy this, Control C, and go to the root, and then we have to use this command. Hit enter, and all fixer operations were completed successfully. So now back to here and click OK, and it starts checking the prerequisite, but here again it show the same error. But when we check on our system, the limit is reflected there. Here it is saying the expected is 10,240 and found is 8192. But when we check out in our system, it should be greater than 10,240. So what we have to do is, on that case, we have to cancel it and go back to our OSID user and again use the run installer. Otherwise what we have to do is it will not be reflected here. So do one thing, exit one time, so first of all exhaust plus access control disabled, clear it. Now go to the Oracle stage 122 database SAP, and then run the run installer. Click here for the, are you sure want to go? Yes, and here it is checking for the prerequisite. So everything is passed this time. Now what we have to do is we have to click on install and our database installation is started. Now it is going to take a few minutes, so let's wait for that. Okay friends, so almost our installation is done. Now we have to execute this script with root. So go to the root window and execute it. Carefully watch one thing, that I have 4 windows. One is for root, one is for ORSID, one more for ORSID, and one is for SID ADM. So I'm using different windows for different user and for different types. So here execute it with root, enter, Y, and just hit enter, done. Now click OK here, and installation of Oracle database was successful. So just close it, and our installation is successful. Here you can check the log here, or otherwise you can check it here. Okay friends, so next thing what we have to do is we have to install the SAP bundle patch. So installation of our Oracle is done. So now what we have to do is we have to install the SAP bundle patch for Oracle. So let's go to the Oracle here. And now go to the 12C. And here you are able to see that we have 12C client. This is Oracle patch, and this is bundle patch for our SAP bundle patches. So what we have to do is we have to apply the bundle patch. For that, go to the ORSID and set some of the environment variables. So first of all, let's check the environment variable. Let's copy it and clear it again. Now first of all, what we have to set the set env. Here we are going to set the environment for the temporary for this session. So go to the set env IHR DBMS Oracle / EC1 12201, and now we have to set the IHRDBMS, that is 122 set. Now we have to set the LD library path. For that, use command set env paste it here, Ctrl C, now paste it, and here we are going to change it 122 and hit enter. Now check the environment variable, and this is IHRDBMS, OHRDBMS, and this is the LD library path. So everything is set here. Clear it again. Done. Now what we have to use, we have to stop our database, and then we have to apply the bundle patch. Also SAP has provided a guide here, so we can use also that. This is the guide to apply the SAP bundle patch. So here it said that we have to set IHRDBMS, OHRDBMS. We have to set these, and then we have to do these. We have to use these command. So first of all, let me stop the database, and then we are going to use the apply the SAP bundle patch. And here you are see that we have to stop the shut down the database application or the database instance. Also check if there is any process is running or not. Okay, not an issue. No processes are running. So now change their permission to Aura EC1 DBA CD Oracle. Done. So now we have to extract that, and then we have to apply the SAP bundle patch. So these are some of the commands. I have already copied them, so let's copy them and execute them here. I will provide you these commands. Here we are taking a backup of our Oracle patch. So first of all, we are going to upgrade our Oracle patch. Done. Oracle patch, sorry, OPatch. Done. So we have used these command, and these command are doing like here we have taken the backup, and then we have to then we have unzip the Oracle patch and applied the Oracle patch, and then we have extracted the mopatch, and mopatch is extracted here in this IHRDBMS mopatch folder. So now we have to go to their cd mopatch 2all here. Done. This is the file, sh file. So again check environment variable. Okay, everything is great. Do a clear here, and then we have to use this command. Here we are going to and then we have to hit enter, and now it started our pre-run patch inventory, analyzing patch to process, and then it will start applying the Oracle patches. It is going to take some time, so let's wait for that. Some of the patch are script if they are not meant for our environment. So okay friends, so our SAP bundle patch is applied successfully, and here you can check the description on this log file. So now what we have to do is we have to execute some pre-update SQL files. So for that, what we have to do is we have to start our database, and that should be in our prior to upgrade environment. So clear it here, and this is our pre-upgrade environment. Here you can see that we do not have IHRDBMS on 122 preference. So go to the SQL plus and start our database. So our database is opened. So now let's start the listener. And you are able to see that right now till now we are starting our database and listener from 11G environment. Okay, done. Clear it. Now what we have to do is we have to go to the directory cd oracle ec1 12201 SAP Oracle Upgrade and pre-upgrade, and here you are able to see some of the files, SQL files. So we have to execute these files. So go to the SQL plus, this is DBUA, and the first file what we have to run is pre-upgrade task.sql. So execute this file. If you want to enable the spool file, you can enable the spool file, but here I am not enabling the spool. So it is connected to our 11C enterprise database and it started to this particular execute DBMS stat gather dictionary stat. This particular task is executed now. Done. So here you can go through the execution. So let's start from here, that if there is any error or not. So here object with error 0, error during recompilation 0, and it's completed successfully, and pass DBA recycle bun is done. So now the next script we have to run is, let's list down pre-upgrade checks. Here we will check the pre-upgrade thing. So here it will check that invalid object 00, and these are the warning, we can ignore them. And these are the parameter, we can ignore them because these are the standards in SAP and no need to delete them. So everything is good. Now we have to run the script, this particular script. It will check the object IDs. So object IDs is this, and numbers are not criticals. So everything is good here. So our pre-upgrade task is done. Now what we have to do is we have to backup our database. In my case, I'm not taking any backup because I do not have that much space on my system, so I am leaving it. But in production system or in your DAP quality or whatever system it is, you have to take the backup as a backup plan. So now what we have to do is we have to start our upgrade task. So prior to the upgrade task, your application should be in disabled mode. Your SAP application is stopped, and then you should go for the upgrade task. So first of all, what we have to do is exit from here and clear it. Now check your entry in Aura tab, that should be in Aura etc Aura tab cat, and here what we have to do is we have to do entry etc Aura tab, and that should be like this. EC1 Oracle EC1 112_64 and like this entry required, so you have to do that entry. Save, quit it, done. So next thing what we have to do is we have to take a backup of our admin directory, and that should be in cd Oracle EC11203 network, done. cp-r admin.backup, done. So we have taken the backup of our admin directory. Now we have to set some environment variables. So let's set it here, clear. First of all, let's set exhaust plus control disabled. Now we have to set tnv Oracle home src, that should be Oracle EC11203. This should be Oracle source home, and then we have to go with target 12201 TGT, done. And set tnv db_sid EC1, done. So these are the three parameters that we have to require to set. So we have done that. So now we have to run our DBUA to upgrade our database from Oracle 11G to 12C. So for that, let's go to our target directory, cd $SAP Oracle Upgrade ll cd post upgrade ll, and here you are able to find a script sh file with dbua.sap.sh. so we have to use this file. So first of all, we are going to use this particular file we are going to run it in query mode. So dbua -q. So here it is going to check all that thing and report it if any error is there. This is the summary, that this is the host, this is the user, and Oracle home directory, source home directory is this, target is this, target release is this, and warning is that there is no SAP bundle patch applied on the source home, that is 11G. We can leave that. On the target we have applied the SPF version, fine. So everything is great. So let's run it, clear it, and now run it. So pop-up comes up and here it is showing source database, and this is the Oracle home. So just click on the next here. Okay, here it is saying that specified database EC1 could not be started. Okay. Okay, cancel it. The issue is got it. So let's check the environment variable here. This is the issue. So look, set tny source 64. Check the environment variable. Done. Now clear it again. Now I'll run the DBUA. Done. Now click on next here. Okay friends, so this is the prerequisite check. So here nothing is shown, so we are going to click on next here. So here we have to select upgrade option. So enable upgrade, parallel upgrade is checked, recompile invalid object, time zone is updated, and here we have to unselect this gather statistics before upgrade. We have to uncheck this and then click on the next. Here it will ask for the recovery options. So here if you have taken the RMAN backup, then you have to select this. Otherwise, if you have done a backup through a BR tool, then you have to select I have my own backup and restore strategy. If you want to use the flashback, you can use that, but I will recommend BR tool. So select this and click on next. And please keep in mind, prior to doing the upgrade, you have to take your backup. So now we have to configure the network. So click on next here. Here it is asking to configure the management. We are not going to configure the EM here. So just click on next. Now it is generating the summary. This is the summary of our database upgrade. So you can check it from here, and if you want to edit, you can edit from here also by clicking on the edit button. And here I'm clicking on the finish button, and now it will start upgrading of our database. Here it started. So now it is going to take some time because resources of my system is not that much, so it will take around 1 hour. So let's wait for it. Okay friends, so our upgrade is successful. Here you are able to see that database upgrade has been completed successfully. This is the source database and this is the target database. Here you can see the time taken. So here you can check that SP file has been created on the following location. This is the location. So initialization parameter changes this, and processes is earlier value is 130, now it is 300. Shared pool size is also changed, so this is the obsolete parameter that has been removed, and these are the custom scripts. So here I'm going to close it. Okay, done. So now what we have to do is we have to check Aura tab entry. For that, go to the cat etc Aura tab, and now here you are able to see that a new entry is done by the installer itself. It is there. Great. So now we have to check the symbolic link is created or not. For that, go to the cd Oracle EC1 122, and here to execute a command like this, let's clear it first. ls-l Oracle EC1 122, and here you are able to see that a symbolic link is created. So done. Now what we have to do is we have to change the environment variable for Aura SID and SID ADM. So first of all, let's go to the SID ADM, and here go to the home EC SID ADM. Here just open this file dbenv.sh csh. Here we have to change the Oracle home. So change it to 12201 20101. Here we have to change the Oracle base also. EC1. Check below if there is any changes required. Nothing. Save this. Now change the dbenv.sh. Change the Oracle home. Do it clear carefully that no entry is left. Okay, so SID ADM is done. Now back to the Oracle or SID, and here change this. Done. So these are done. Now what we have to do is we have to change the listener. CD Oracle EC 11203 network admin halal at listener. So do a vim here. Copy this and now open the file vim Oracle EC11220 and network admin listener. Paste it here and change the Oracle home. This is also done. Check the SQLnet file also. SQLnet.ora. For that, go to the directory. This is okay. So now what we have to do is we have to start and stop the listener from Oracle old home. Listener CTL stop. Let's see, it is starting 11 or 12. It is starting 11, so we have to exit one ls or ctl stop. And now the environment variable will take the effect. So now start. And listener ctl start. Now you are able to see that it is starting the listener from Oracle 12 home. Okay, fine. So now what we have to do is we have to start and stop we have to shut down and start our database. For that, go to the SQL Plus HTTP start immediate. Start up the database. So database is opened right now. So you can check the version from here. Select version $v instance. It's 12.2. Exit. Now go to the directory Oracle EC1 12201 SAP Oracle Upgrade post upgrade. All here, done. Now open the SQL Plus again. Now we are going to execute the post upgrade SQL files. So first of all, execute this command. Post upgrade.sql. Check if is any error or okay, not an issue. Now use the post upgrade checks. Here check all the thing that everything is okay or not. Check section. Done. Now we have to use the command IHRDBMS admin utlrp.sql. Done. So it is also executed successfully. Now what we have to do is we have to upgrade the Oracle client. So for that what we have to do is we have to create a directory. So first of all, let's exit from here, clear it, go to the root, clear it, mkdir. Now go to this directory. First of all, let's give the permission. Unzip this particular file. Done. So back here, Now we are transferring this SAP car file to Oracle client file, Oracle client 122. Done. Now what we have to do is we have to extract our SAR file. Let's transfer this file to the main root directory. Then this is the file. Now we have to extract it. So for that, use command SAP car -xvf ocl 122.sar file. Enter. ll. Done. And then we have to create a link, symbolic link. For that, use command ln -s. Hit enter. Done. Now what we have to do is we have to change the environment variable again with for all the SID ADM and our SID for the Oracle client. So for that, what we have to change is now first of all let's change for the SID. Client 122, just change it to 122 and here change it to 122. Save it. Now change for SID ADM. Now what we have to do is we have to So our configuration part is almost done. Now what we have to do is we have to upgrade the BR tool version. So BR tool version for, let's go to the SID ADM and then use the command which BR tools. Now go to this directory. First of all, let's check the version BR tools -v. So this is the 72036 batch number. So let's go to this directory, cd run, till run we have to go, then go to SAP car. SAP car is there. SAP car is there, so you have to use like this, SAP car -xfv, and now we have to check our DBA tools where it is placed. Oracle EC1, so it's in INS 12C. Okay, we do not have permission, so let's check by this by going here. Here it is. Yeah. Oracle minus DB. Done. So we have to use this command. So just hit enter. 15 files has been extracted. So now again go here with BR tools version. Let's check the version. And this time it is 740 with patch number 41. 740 patch number 41. Now what we have to do is we have to check the permission. So ls hyphen br star. Okay, it seems permissions are fine. 10 permissions are fine, so I think so. BR tools is upgraded successfully. Now what we have to do is we have to create a directory, and for the with SAP Prof we have to create a directory of SAP Prof. So for that, check the environment. It's in new Oracle home. Great. And SAP data. This is the SAP data. CD. Go there. Clear it. I'll now create a directory. mkdir-p SAP Prof. Now what we have to do is we have to copy the DBS files from our old Oracle home to here. For that, go to CD Oracle EC1 1220 203 DBS CP, and we have to transfer this. Transfer this, and util file is there or no? No. To Oracle EC1 SAP Prof. Done. Now we have to remove them. So for that, use this command SAP done. And now what we have to do is we have to remove this particular file, sp file ec.tora. No, we have to create a file here. I think all things are done. Now what we have to do is, let's go to this and go to the profile parameter vim, go to cd pro ll vim default.pfl, and here we have to set it 1. I think let's check in SAP ENV. I think, yeah. So we have to change in SAP env.files. So sorry for that, guys. I'm checking it in DBUA files. So change it in SAP env. Change it from 0 to 1. We have to do it only for SID ADM, not for the Aura SID. So to reflect the environment variable, we have to exit once and then login again. EC from ADM. Meanwhile, let's open SAP GUI. Let's check the environment variable. Now it is 1. You are able to see our database is started, listener is started. So let's clear it and check the database connection. R3 trans-d. Okay, so database connection is successful. So now what we have to do is we have to start the SAP. Till now our SAP is not started. So here I'm using start SAP. Let's wait. Meanwhile, let's check the IP here. Here database is running. Now it is starting our SAP. So our application is started successfully. Let's try to log in. Okay, now log in with DDIC. Okay, UID is not started, might be Friends, my system is slow because there are limited resource on my system. That's why it is so slow. Okay, here you are able to see that our database is Oracle and our release is this. And this is our name and this is our host. So okay friend, by this way you can upgrade your database from 11G to 12C release 2 that is being used by SAP. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share this video. Thank you. Have a nice day.